Okay, how's everyone doing? Now, uh, we are having some problems with the trials. Now, I wanted it to be fun, but I think a lot of you are confused as to, I guess, what to do. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over fresh. I'm going to explain the current trial that's up. Now, I put in those requirements because I wanted to get my art out there a lot faster. Um, Today's been a good day, but I have chemo tomorrow, which chemo really sucks. I'm not even going to take my hat off because I am patchy in places. Like I don't know, apple cider vinegar and baking soda just doesn't seem to work anymore. And, I got Rogaine and it just, some days I wake up and I feel like I'm allergic to myself because I'm shedding like a cat. Anyways, enough about that. Okay, so the riddle that I have, that's the most important thing. Now, everything that is written goes together with the actual art. So you have to take both of them into consideration. You have to find out who the character is, you have to think of what the words mean, right? I'm a very, I go into a lot of detail. I really think this through, right? Like I have, I was like, you know what? I wanna have some fun with my followers, right? And get some new followers who, want to have an interactive game, right? So that's what I thought of. So anyways, what what I did was, so Loverboy. So first of all, Loverboy was a Hercules reference. Remember, Meg would call him that because he expressed he had feelings for her, but she was like, well, I know you have feelings for me, but I'm just going to tease you, and that's the actual definition of a Loverboy, So that was her nickname for him, right? So automatically, it's Hercules, if you know the reference. Now, I'm not saying, you can cheat, but like if you're like, oh, hey, maybe this means something, Google, have fun with it. I mean, it's not like I'm going to know, right? You have, like literally, it's 2 days to get it all done, to like figure it out, and then you have a new character artwork, right? Which is great. I want to animate these cards, I want these cards to be spectacular. I want you to be able to like physically order them, right? Like I work really hard on them. I have a ton of ideas. I have like riddles written out. I have tasks, little like scavenger hunts. I've placed certain like pictures or little like Easter eggs kind of on the web. That's for like later stuff when you get more into it. But there's a lot. There's a lot that I'm working on, right? Because I really appreciate all the support that everyone's been giving me, and I love art. I mean, I'm learning new techniques, different styles. I spend like I don't know, hours on YouTube, like being like, hey, like how could I do this? I have like thousands and thousands of reference pictures that I go through, and I look at other people's artwork, and I study it. I'm like, now how did they make that effect, right? And it almost looks like, okay, well, if I learned that instead of doing darker colors, I just put on a multiply layer, and then I can do a screen layer also, right? So, not lumosity layers are good, but they're not. The screen layer is easier for me to kind of work with because I actually do like putting in the shadows and stuff, right? But like I spend hours on this, like art, like I'm always constantly trying to improve myself because I want to give people good art, and the more improved I get, the the less I like my older stuff, right? So I wanna keep doing that, right? But I'm just learning how to animate, right? So bear with me. But I mean, it's not gonna be something that you're like, oh, remember that Furby GIF I posted? It won't be anything like that. It'll be characters closing and opening their eyes, like uh, muscles pulsating, like a shimmer, the background moving. It's spectacular. It's going to be great, and I want to be able to keep doing that. But if you guys, really aren't feeling it, so I was thinking that you maybe didn't quite understand it. So back to the thing. Sorry for the whole spiel. I sometimes run off the tracks here, but I want to explain this and like help you guys out before I do chemo tomorrow, because I'm probably going to be wanting to rest. I already have the next character art pretty much almost done. I think you guys are going to love it. It's my best one yet. I hope you guys are fans of. No, I'm not gonna say anything. No, just wait until I post it. You guys are gonna love it. Um, but anyways, okay. So I'm gonna take the riddle apart. So lover boy, which is Hercules, right? Um, so his lover is lost in the pit. Um, so instead of saying like I guess river of souls, or you know whatever it was. I said pit, right? But I mean, if you can put it all together, it's like, oh, hey, you're talking about Meg, right? And then in the end, like you're like, okay, so Meg, and then Pegasus, because Pegasus would be the lift, right? So I mean, to me it was a little more simple, but I also did make it. But you guys seem to have a little problem. Like, I need like names, right? And it's not that there's one correct answer. I would accept different variations. Like if someone said like just Meg, oh, it's Meg, it's got to be Meg, right? Like that would have been acceptable. But I didn't design the outfit on Hercules, and I made him less recognizable on purpose, because I wanted you guys kind of have some fun with it. But I think maybe, I don't know, I might have uh, been a little too ambitious with setting it up right away. What else? Let me see. Okay. I want this to take off. I want it to be really fun, really great, because I don't know. I like games and stuff. I'm a card designer. Like I have like a card game. Here, I will show you. I can actually create like physical cards. So if you want to take a look here, so this is from a game that I made. So that's Pinky the princess. It's a friend's dog who passed away. So as a tribute, I turned her into an anthropomorphic kind of hybrid, which probably, I don't know, was a little off for me, but I don't know. It's what it is. But anyways, I can actually physically create the cards, as you can probably see, or if you were able to tell. The holographic parts are as if you would buy them professionally. I have a white ink printer, and I have some really expensive holographic sticker fill. So I mean, yay, arts and crafts. But anyways, what was I getting at? So that's pretty much it. The badges, those are just going to be like like little badges made from every conquest. But what I want to do is like I want to keep doing art for you guys. But if this isn't really working out, like I do art for a lot of people. Like I've done I've done like company stuff for some of you. Some of you have messaged me, like there's tons of stuff I haven't posted, I'm just constantly working on art, which I don't mind, right? But at the same time too, like I can't, you know, um, I figured out a way to keep the tablet. I actually had to, uh, I sell my soul. I had to sell my soul. I just put it that way. Um, well, okay, no, I wasn't doing anything illegal. If that might have sounded fishy. If you must know, I sold some of my really like beloved like collection stuff because you know, I collect some like rare cards and like rare movies and stuff. So I had to sell some of that in order to take care of it. I appreciate everyone's help. Um, Also, my Patreon is done. There's no point to it. But Coffee or Ko-Fi, that's up and running. So if you like my art and you want me to keep doing it, donate. All it takes like just $1. Like yeah, $1 is a lot to some people, especially in today's society. But I mean, if you have it, and you like my art, if you've benefited from, my art, you know, like feel free. Otherwise, like I will. I mean, when I'm doing chemo, like so chemo, I get every Thursday, which really sucks because I'm pretty good up until a couple hours after I've had it, and then I'm really kind of groggy and sick until around like 7 or 8, and then I have like this like burst of energy that comes out of nowhere, and then like boom, then I go to sleep, and then for the next 2 days I'm like a zombie. But then things start to get better. My body gets used to it, and that's pretty much it. Goodness, this is the longest video ever. I'm just like, hey guys, hi. Like I said, today's a good day. This won't be tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I started doing this art to kind of support myself, but I don't know. I don't know how to. I guess I don't know how to do that, which is odd because like when I'm not doing like art porn, I have quite the ability to make money. But honestly, I mean, like you guys you're easier to deal with. I don't, especially with the chemo. I can't deal with people who, like I don't merge layers. That's one thing I learned. Everything that I have, like I have all art forms, PNG. So like if I've done art for you and you want the PNG format of the character, like just let me know and I'll send it over. But yeah, like everything is like, I mean everything, like the background, the things in the background, like the weapons, sometimes hair. I'll have hair, the junk, the penis. Penis is the PNG, obviously, or the outfit. The outfit is PNG. So a lot of work, lots and lots of work. I don't know what else to say, but give it a chance. Give the interactive thing a chance. Just try it. Like I put a lot of work into it. I think you guys will like it. And if you aren't sold on it yet, just wait. Like tomorrow at midnight. Whew. I might actually post it earlier. Just a heads up, just because again, chemo. I don't know if I'll be up at midnight. I might post it when I get my usual like burst of energy, which is really random. I don't know where it comes from. It's just like, oh hey, like I feel great, and then all of a sudden like I'm, too big for my britches, and I'm like, oh hey, let's go out. I want to be social, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, goes all my energy. But yeah. But anyways, give it a shot. Remember, everything that I post is part of it, so think about it. Also those like bonus like requirements, like reblogging and like commenting and stuff. Like, come on, guys. I do like all this work, you know, and I would like to actually, I'd like to hear some feedback. You know, if you don't like the way something's done, or you know, like, I want to improve, and you know, like, I mean, I have a style. I like to do realistic because that's what I've always done, right? I tried cartoon. Cartoon doesn't work very well. I tried like doing a little bit of both. You know, I tried doing black and white and realized, oh, okay, adding color to black and white, not so easy. Um, so I started doing just color now, and I'm like really impressed with the results. And I should have just taught myself how to do that because it is so much easier than dealing with black and white. I know that sounds ridiculous, but like we're basically like humans are like like the base for like human skin is like three colors. You know, you got like a really light pink, you got white, and then you got like a really kind of like orangey, kind of yellowy, kind of uh, like a bright neon. No, I don't know. It's like a banana eggshell. Well, I call myself a gay guy. I should have my card revoked, whatever that means. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, losing my train of thought here. It's almost bedtime for me. What time is it? Nope, never mind. Okay, yeah. Oh, 16 minutes. Any of you actually watch this? But seriously, give it a chance. You know, you'll like it. I work really, really hard on all of it. Give me feedback. I want feedback. You know, if you're like, oh, hey, like, you know, this looks wonky or stuff like that too, like, help me improve. You know, if you don't like what I do or there's something wrong with it, tell me. Very, very simple. I'm not one of those people who's going to be like, well, if you don't like it, you know, or, you know, art is better from afar. I don't know. What is it? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder or something like that, right? Tons of random crap. But anyways, yeah, like, come on. And if you want artwork done, message me, right? I love doing art, you know, maybe we could work something out. I've been doing a lot of art for people, you know, they've been agreeing to like, hey, like, you do this for me, I will totally reblog it. And then they turn out like really, actually, like, they want to fall, like, you know, afterwards, it's not just their art, they're like, oh, they come to appreciate, you know, mine. So you never know, right? So maybe, you know, something like that. Because I pretty much do nothing all day except draw and research because chemo sucks. I miss my hair. And my mouth hurts because of the, you know, gross, nasty chemo stuff. Among other things. Ugh. At least my eyes haven't started going yellow yet, which is good. I mean, I got like a little bit of like a red, veiny kind of thing going on the side of my eye here, but I guess it's normal. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. No. Again, just read every word like carefully. I don't want to sound rude in the comments, but I'm giving it away because, you know, maybe you guys were kind of confused by it. Also, the bonus request has absolutely nothing to do with the actual like trial. Essentially, like it doesn't affect it in any way. It's just like a little bonus fun thing because, you know, I think it'll be fun. You know, every 2 days, like, you know, how long does it take to, you know, be like to read a riddle and be like, you know what? Okay, oh, I get it, right? Like it's fun, and you can win the actual physical copy of the card, like done the way that, you know, I showed you. So like it could be good. Like, you know, it's not like I'm like, hey, everybody has to pay, you know, this much. Like, I mean, there will be times where it's like, okay, like there has to be a collective amount, you know, donated in order to complete it. But I mean, you know, like I would think like I have lots of followers. Like not as many as like some people who have like 10,000 and stuff. But for me, like just starting out, I have, you know, a very good collection of, or not collection, a good Halloween. You know, a lot of supportive, really kind people. You know, and I'm very thankful. You know, for everyone. You know, and their kind words and their support. So, you know, but like, yeah, I want everyone to play to get involved in the trials. Oh, sorry, that's my projector. Just yeah, do it. It'll be fun. I promise. Okay, thanks everyone.